Hello guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Luzein Salsabila from University of Bina, Sarana, Informatika, Faculty of Economy and Business. Today, I want a presentation about a question word. Question word is a word used to ask for specific information. Definition. Question words are words in English used to ask questions about people, object, time, place, reason, quantity, or method. They are usually used at the beginning of an interrogative sentence, and they usually begin with the letters W and H. So they are often called which question. For example, include like what, where, when, why, who, whose, which, and how. Next, sentence structure. When, question word with usually a verb like do, does, did, have, will, with subject and verb base form. Usually a verb is a helping verb that supports the main verb to give the sentence of a certain meaning or form, such as question, negative, tense, ability, and etc. For example, it's like, what do you eat? Where does she live? When did they arrive? And why did you crying? Number 2, question word with to be, like am, is, are, was, and were, with subject and complement. For example, it's like, who is your teacher? Where are you from? What is that? And how are you? Number 3, question word with modal verb like can, will, should, must, and etc. with subject and verb form base form. For example, it's like, what can you do? What will they come? And why should we go? Number 4, question word as subject with verb and complement. No auxiliary needed because who and what here are subject. There is no need for do, does, and did. For example, it's like, who broke the glass? What caused the problem? Next type of question word. One, what, to ask about things, activities, or general information to obtain identification, clarification, or specific details about something. For example, it's like, what is your name? Asking for identity. What are you doing? Asking about an action. And what causes pollution? Asking for a reason behind an event. Number 2, where, to ask about a place or location, to obtain special information when something or someone is. For example, it's like, where do you live? Asking for residence. Where is my book? Asking for an object location. And where are they going? Asking for direction. 3, when, to ask about time or the moment and even occurs to get important information when something happened. For example, it's like, when is your birthday? Asking for a date. When did you arrive? Asking for past time. When will the meeting start? Asking for future time. Number 4, why, to ask about reason or causes, to obtain causal information explaining why an event or action occurs. For example, it's like, why are you late? Asking for a reason. Why did they cancel the class? Asking for causes. Why is this important? Asking for justification. Number 5, who, to ask about a person, object, or subject, to identify people or find out who perform an action. For example, it's like, who is your teacher? Asking for identity. Who called you? And who helps you study? Number 6, whose, to ask about possession or ownership to identify to whom something belongs. For example, it's like, whose bag is this? Whose car did you borrow? And whose idea was selected? Number 7. Which? This choice from a limited set of options to request selection or specification between alternatives. For example, it's like, which color do you like, red or blue? Which one is yours? And which subject is difficult for you? Number 8. How? To ask about manner, condition, or process. To obtain information about the way something is done or the state of something. For example, it's like, how are you? How do you go to school? And how does it work? Number 9. How many? To ask about countable quantities, things that can be counted, to obtain quantitative information about countable nouns. For example, it's like, how many students are there? How many books do you have? And how many days are in a week? Number 10. How much? To ask about uncountable quantities or price. To find out amount that cannot be counted or cost values. For example, it's like, how much water do you drink daily? How much money do you have? How much is this bag? Number 11. How old? To ask about age. To obtain information about someone's or something age or duration of existence. For example, it's like, how old are you? Asking about age. How old is your brother? Asking age of a person. And how old is this building? Asking age of an object. And 12. How long? To ask about duration. To determine how long something lasts or continues. For example, it's like, how long does it take? Asking about duration. And how long have you lived here? Asking period of time. And how long will the class be? Asking length of time. Number 13. How far? To ask about distance. To measure or estimate the physical distance between 2 points. For example, it's like, how far is your school from here? Asking about distance. And how far can you run? Asking about capacity. And how far is to the beach? Asking travel distance. And 14. How often? To ask about frequency. To find out how frequently an action happens within a certain period. For example, it's like, how often do you study English? How often do you exercise? And how often does it rain here? Next, exercise. Number 1. Blah 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 is your favorite song. The answer is C. What is your favorite song? Number 2. Where blah 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 you usually spend your weekend? The answer is B. Where do you usually spend your weekend? Number 3. Blah 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 1. Blah 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 you prefer, coffee or tea? The answer is D. Which one do you prefer, coffee or tea? Number 4. Blah 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 do you go to campus every day? answer is A. How do you go to campus every day? Number 5. Blah 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 student blah 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 they're in your class. The answer is C. How many students are there in your class?
You can do it!
Okay, this is the last, and see you in the next video, and as always stay kind, positive, and curious. Bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.